What's up, Spud Nation? It is Monday, February 10th, and welcome to the Sports Couch. I'm your host, Greg Bergner. I appreciate you spending some time with us today. Those of you over on YouTube, on Twitch, on TikTok, appreciate you guys stopping by. Hello, friends. How's everyone doing on this fine Monday? Those of you on Fix, on the Fix app or Fix platform, PHYX.TV. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Happy Monday to everyone. I hope everyone's having a fantastic start to their week. I hope everyone had a great weekend. That Super Bowl was something else. On today's show, we are going to talk a lot of Super Bowl talk. We're going to talk Super Bowl. We're going to talk halftime. We're going to talk commercials. We're going to announce our giveaway winner. Get our reactions here. If you have reactions, hop on the chat. Hop on the TikTok chat. Let me know. Yeah, let me know your thoughts. If you had a favorite commercial, you have a favorite player in the game, you're sad, you're happy, let us know. Yeah, we're all about interaction here. This is for the fans. We love you guys and appreciate you guys stopping by. I keep saying I got to introduce the man, the magician, the guy who works all the magic in the back. It's my producer, Nick. Nick, happy Monday.
Hey, guy. Hey, man. Sorry to wake you, but you gotta try this.
What's going on, man? It's a bittersweet Monday today.
I'm feeling pretty good on this Monday.
Really? I mean, no football till September.
Yeah, that I'm sad about.
Yeah, that's the bitter part.
I've been dreading this day for a while now. It felt like the end was near, and it's here now, unfortunately.
It's here, yeah.
Yeah.
Very near.
Hopefully UFL can at least scratch that itch a little bit, watch a little bit of that, and it's not the NFL. We learned that last year. It's not the NFL. NFL is one of one, but man, what a fun ride it was. Heck of a year, fun season, came to a conclusion last night, and now I guess we have off-season talk. The draft is coming to Green Bay. There's gonna be things that'll keep us involved.
Yeah, free agency and the draft are awesome. So I'm excited about that for sure.
Yeah, but you're right. Very bittersweet. We'll be able to milk some Super Bowl talk for about the rest of this week, and then we move on with life, my man. Draft. I'm excited for the draft. That should be a lot of fun. But yeah, how was your weekend? How'd the weekend treat you, Nick?
Weekend was good, really chill. Snowed in on Saturday, was it? Yeah.
Wild, right?
Yeah.
We kind of knew it was coming. They kept saying it was a winter warning, and it delivered. It had to be at least, guy math. It was probably like 24 inches, but
yeah,
might have been the old 8-incher out there. It felt like a ton of snow. I had to shovel a couple times throughout the day and the weekend, and yeah, man. Are you big on the snow? You like snow? You can't stand snow, or you land right in the middle?
I'm pretty in the middle. When I was younger, I did not like it because like you
didn't like it.
Yeah, because it's cold and you don't have, you're forced to go and play outside a lot of the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, now it definitely sucks. In the morning, having to get it. I guess I don't really have to get it in my car because I park in a garage. But if I ever do have to get it off of a car, that sucks. Shoveling, I don't do often, but when I do, I did it this weekend because my dad was sick. That sucked.
Oh, did you give him your illness?
Yeah, I did.
You passed the plague to your dad?
Well, I give him your illness. I don't know if we're putting it on me. I think it's more yours.
I think this thing just keeps getting passed everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nasty. Okay. So at least you had to get out there and shovel a little bit. Way to go.
Yeah, a little bit. That sucked.
Do you do the snowblower thing? Or
yeah, I
shovel.
I snowblowed.
All right. That makes it a little better.
Yeah. Whatever's faster is what I'm in for.
The least amount of time doing this terrible, terrible task.
But yeah, I hate the cold, so I'm not a huge snow guy. But now that I'm older and not outside a ton, and again get to park in a garage, it doesn't affect me that much at the moment.
Not a fan of driving in this stuff at all.
Okay.
the slipperiness I'm not in. It's cool to see the kids like outside and playing. Like remember the good old days way back
Yeah.
when, you know?
It's cool
like,
on Christmas, right? Like it's around Christmas time, but like I don't need it mid-February. I'm good on the snow once we hit.
so you'd be the
February.
guy if you moved to like Texas or Florida on Christmas Day, you'd be like, I need the snow. I'm missing the snow here.
I mean, I don't need it, but it's nice to have it. Yeah.
Just adds the nostalgia to it. or-
Ambiance, yeah.
Ambiance, yeah. What a word.
Aesthetic, yeah.
Aesthetically pleasing.
Mhm.
It is, yeah. The Christmas lights and the snow coming down. What a beautiful thing. Yeah. So we got smacked with the snowfall, the winter warning, and
Yeah.
it was on Saturday.
Yep. So I hung out at home, watched
Yeah,
the
you just-
fights.
You just hunker down at that point.
Yeah. I mean, I was pretty lucky in terms of like the Lakers played during the day, and then there were fights at night. So I was, there was stuff to watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, just hunkered down in the basement and hung out.
Trying to picture you. Like I picture you like Sunday night, just like emerging from the basement. There's like a stink cloud around you. You got like
No.
Cheetos in your hair, and you're like, what time is it?
Not quite. Not quite.
I have emerged from the dungeon. Now, is it a pretty decent setup down there?
I mean, it's not bad. I got like my video games and stuff down there, and my
Yeah.
TV in my bed. But it's not. I mean, it's not a finished basement, so it's not.
Sure.
Very nice. I don't have a
Good.
bathroom down there or anything.
Does it smell like a basement? No matter how hard we try, we have like a carpeted basement. It's a finished basement, and I still smell basement all the time. It drives me absolutely wild.
Yeah, especially like back by like the storage areas and stuff. Definitely, I constantly have like candles or like a wax burner or something going, so
Yeah.
that helps a little bit.
I don't think there's a solution for this. I don't think it goes
No.
away ever.
No, yeah, basements just smell like basements for the
Yeah, it
most part.
sucks. We got like air filters running all the time. Like we do our best, try to keep up with the dusting and it's an uphill battle that you're never gonna win. I don't
Yep.
know how people do it. There are definitely some basements I walk down and I'm like, man, this
It doesn't have the smell
At
the
all,
basement smell, yeah.
whatever. Some people just got it. I don't. All right. So Saturday was a wash. What'd you do on Friday? Did you watch any of the high school games?
I watched a little bit of Appleton North Kimberly. Kimberly beat Appleton North in an upset.
It looked like they spanked them pretty good. Final box score. Like Kimberly handled them. Hats off to Kimberly.
I think they lost by 8. Yeah.
How'd Kimberly look? I don't know much about them.
They're okay, but the problem that North faced with them, and when they will probably face against other teams, is Kimberly has a big, like a 6'8", 6'7" big, and like
North is little.
they're not they're like all 6'3", right?
Yeah,
they just don't
yes,
have
yes.
so they're not little, but they don't have a big that they can throw out there really.
And unlucky for them, the FBA has a couple of
You have a
monsters.
couple of huge dudes. Yeah. So yeah, again, it's kind of a weird thing because they're not small, right? Like in general, like they're pretty lengthy and big.
They're lanky and athletic.
Yeah.
We can give them that for
Yeah,
sure.
I think 4 of their 5 starters are probably taller than 6'2".
Yep.
But no one's 6'8". No one's taller than 6'4".
And it's a different. Was he like an old school big?
Yep, he was back to the basket type
And
of yeah.
That is a little more difficult to contain because, if you could be 6'8" and you're still playing out at the perimeter,
It's one thing. Yeah.
6'3" guys are going to be able to double and do
Compete.
whatever.
Yep.
Yes. Back to the basket, you're just big and you can bully your way in. Okay. So Kimberly's got one of those guys. How did he fared well against Kukonam
Yeah, he's not
against North?
great. Like he doesn't move like super well, but I think he put up like 30. I think he was he on our top 5 honorable mentions?
No. I
No,
don't think so. He might have been.
he might have been. Let me check.
Put up 30. That's a nice game. Does he play like Jensen from Kaukauna, or is he not
No.
at that level?
No. He's not at that level.
Yeah, that dude's nice.
Yeah, Landon Van Offren.
Okay.
31 and 18.
Yeah,
against
that's a heck
North.
of a game.
Yeah, so he went off, but yeah, he's not again. He's not like the most skilled big man in the world. For the most part, he's just a big body. But again, against a team like North, who has nothing to really defend you, that can be enough.
Yeah, and
But, I mean,
by the numbers, they had problems with them.
Yeah, and also, I mean, we've seen North beat Kaukauna, so it's not like if you have a big, you will beat Appleton North type of a thing, but it is definitely something that they have to struggle with and deal with as they go into the playoffs here.
Yeah, North, in their back pocket, they have shooting.
Yeah,
they can
Just shoot
make
the
a lot of
lights out,
shots.
yeah.
Yes. So at any time, I think they are a team that can beat anybody
mm-hmm.
in the state if they get hot. Yeah, hot, athletic. I mean, they have all the pieces.
Yeah.
But again, you run into something like that, and that could really hurt their chances.
They're really just missing that piece, right? Like up big would be huge for them.
I mean, 6'8" guys aren't just wandering the street.
No, correct. But even like no, right. But even like a 6'5", you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Just a guy who's a little bit bigger.
Like 6'5" and can body someone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also
Good game. Little shoot.
yeah, dude, 55 might
What
be
are
my
your-
favorite player of all time.
I was watching that game as well, and man, his game looks really nice. And then I looked at the final box score; he had 2 points. Like he had no production at all. But yeah, man, for a big fella, he moved pretty well. He had he shot those free throws really nice.
Yeah.
He gave them good minutes. I thought
Yeah.
they were good minutes. I
Yeah.
thought it was funny. 55 is my guy.
Well, it's like me being on a basketball court, basically.
Yeah, well, and I forget who was doing the broadcast. Maybe Post Crescent. I don't remember. But they were talking about, he looks like a football player. He looks like an offensive lineman out there. Well, he is. So, yeah, pretty good feet.
He really wanted the ball, too. He was like aggressive and falling for it down in the post. Yeah. It's very funny.
Goodness. Who was Little Shoot playing again? Refresh me.
They were playing Freedom.
Yeah. Dude, Freedom is nice. Freedom's a good team.
Yeah.
I made the comment to you watching it. Donovan Davis looked like he just is going through the motions out there.
Yeah.
He's whatever. Like he looks lackadaisical and like he doesn't really care and like he's not really trying that hard.
Right.
But then you look at his final stats, it's like double machine, just get whatever he wants. And that kid's a nice player. Are you finding your guy?
I'm looking to see if we
Pulling
got
up
anything from this
5'5" here.
game.
Yeah. Big fella getting it done out there. So yeah, Freedom's good, but my God, MAS. I don't know how anyone's gonna beat them in Division 3. Here we go. Donovan Davis, I think he's like 6'8" as well, isn't he? Long length
Yeah.
kid. Drew Port's a good player. And Freedom had this just a tiny little kid out there.
Yeah.
Looks like a freshman, maybe. Oh, I don't know. He was.
There he
small.
is.
Tiny, but he didn't back down from anybody. Fiery. Yeah, not today. I noticed Donovan Davis just kind of hung out in the lane a lot of the time. Like he was the rim protector. He didn't really. There's 5'5".
Hell yeah.
Look
Good attempt. Yeah.
Yeah, he gets swatted and then he just kind of stares down Donovan Davis like, yeah, okay, do it again.
Okay. When he comes in, they have to run a 2-3 for him on defense. I mean, that's literally me when I played.
You would have got up way more shots.
Not in a game like this. I would not have. Not in like a real game, I would not shoot.
So now that we've seen Freedom firsthand, and we've seen MAS firsthand,
Yeah, it's not even close.
I
They're
feel like MAS is walking out like a Division I basketball program. They're walking out. Their starting five is huge, athletic, all highly skilled players.
Yeah, I think they would be the favorites in D1 probably still.
How does anyone match up?
They
Like
don't.
how? And then you drop them to D3? It's gonna take a miracle for a team to beat those guys come state tournament.
Yeah, for sure.
They're very good. They're elite. So, all right. Well, that was fun. Yeah, I watched that Little Shoot game on Friday. That was it was a fun game. I was interested. I've seen highlights of Freedom throughout the year. I've read a lot about them. Drew Fort, Donovan Davis, studs. And then to watch them firsthand against a ranked team in Little Shoot, Freedom looked like the better team throughout the entirety of the game. Yeah, man. I mean, Freedom's good. What, number 2 or number 3 in Division 3 right now?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I think the gap between MAS and the field is huge. Like we're talking astronomically, the gap is so big. MAS are tough. You're right. If they were in Division 1, do you think they'd be the favorite?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, they played De Pere to the very end.
Yeah.
Overtime game. It was, yeah. All right. That was your Friday. Saturday was good.
Yeah, Saturday hung out. Snow and UFC, and then Sunday was the Super Bowl.
UFC event. I lost $10 to you.
It was. I only watched the last 2 fights. So the fight we bet on, which was obviously good because I won, and then
Tatiana Suarez.
Yeah, and
he lost.
Zhang Weili.
So good.
Yeah, she got crushed. And then what was it? Oh, Duplessis and Strickland.
Strickland his nose, I saw.
Yeah, Strickland got hammered. He didn't throw a lot. He didn't throw a lot of punches. He wasn't very aggressive.
Was he getting peppered? Is that why he couldn't throw a lot?
Not really. Not until the end. The first 3 rounds were super close. They probably could have went either way.
Really?
But, yeah, but I mean, they gave him all to Duplessis, which probably, yeah. I mean, I would have, not that I know what I'm talking about, but I would have too. But I was very close. There wasn't a ton of damage done. They were both pretty similar on like punches thrown, no takedowns.
Were they both just feeling each other out for the first 3 rounds?
Kinda, yeah. That's what it seemed like.
A boring fight.
Yeah, it wasn't great. The end was cool once Duplessis broke Strickland's nose and stuff, but that was about it.
Nice. Good. Yeah. I saw some highlights throughout the rest of the card. A couple of quick knockouts. I mean, there was...
Yeah.
For those UFC purists who are just in it to watch good fights, sounds like there were some moments throughout the card. So that's nice. Yeah. Okay. A nice little Saturday for you.
Yeah, not too bad. How was your weekend?
Brother's home or just hanging by yourself?
My middle brother was home. He was working most of the weekend, but he was around.
Where's he work?
Pick and Save.
Oh yeah.
In the deli.
In the deli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slanging meats.
I could never do that job. So hats off to him. Does meat weird you out?
Does meat weird me out? What kind of meat?
Dude, so I am a complex individual, Nick. I need my steak charred to a crisp. I can't handle like pink in my hamburgers. Meat weirds me out. Meat
really?
Weirds me out. Very much so.
No, I'm not like that.
Oh. So like building like a hamburger patty, gross, weirds me out. Yeah, I'm a fragile little flower, I guess, because I can't do it. Yeah, I'm getting better. I can at least now go to the meat section and pick out some steak and not get too absolutely disgusted by it.
Oh, that's so strange.
I'm like a vegetarian in a meat eater's body.
Yeah.
Apparently. Yeah. I don't know, man. Very odd, but yeah. So it doesn't bother you at all? Like I couldn't work in the deli. I just couldn't do it.
I mean, I wouldn't want. It doesn't sound very fun. Like I wouldn't want to, but I could.
Yeah.
No, it'd be fine.
The smell. Like I walk by like the meat counters, smell, can't handle it.
Okay.
Gross. Yeah, all of it. I just, yeah, you're gonna learn a lot about me, man. I'm just an odd duck.
An odd duck.
Yeah, don't know how I survived so many years,
Yeah.
but I'm old and I'm kicking it. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Anything else on your weekend?
Not much, man. Just watching the Super Bowl. How about you? How was your weekend?
Weekend was eventful throughout. So Friday night, watched some high school basketball. And then Saturday, up and at 'em bright and early for kids hoop. So
How'd it go?
Tatum's team dominated. So in his league, I thought it was supposed to be a co-ed league, and then I read somewhere that it's not a co-ed league. And then we started. So our team is full of all guys. I mean, if there was a loaded team, we are a loaded team. And then I started seeing like girls playing on other teams, and I'm like, okay, these just an exception. Then we showed up Saturday, and it was an entire team full of girls. Odd. Like, I don't know why they didn't separate this or whatever, or how they came to these decisions, but regardless, at that young age, there's some really tall girls and like girls that are, girls develop faster, so whatever. But the boys went out there, and Tatum's team is very, very talented for a first grade level team. So yeah, it was cool. He scored some more points, and I mean, he's just having a good time with it. So it was a lot of fun. I wasn't the only one thinking about what further basketball these kids could be playing. So on Tatum's team, there's like 4. There's like the big 4 on his team.
Okay.
Little point guard who's awesome. Then there's, I was shocked because the kid who's probably the best shooter in the league, he's only a kindergartner. He just keeps playing up levels because parents complain so much that he's so good on these other teams, and apparently it happens in other sports, his mom was saying. So he's younger than everyone. He looked like he's big like Tatum. So other parents were starting to talk, the point guard's parents, and then there's another kid who's he's pretty big, just like Tatum and Byron, this other kid. So like that 4 is the core. And so the other parents started talking about like, okay, so what do we do? Is it AAU? Is it whatever? And I think we're going to take what is it called, Nick? The Appleton Youth Program, or AYB?
Yeah, for East, I think it's AIBA or whatever they call it.
Yeah. So we kind of like drew up a plan. 2nd grade next year we'll be taking that path. And I coach with the lady, the mom of Byron, the good kindergarten kid.
Mm-hmm.
She's really good with the young kids. Not my specialty. I would rather coach the older kids. Be a little harder on them and whatever. Expect more, and not with such kiddie gloves. So I'm like, if you're cool with this and you like the setup and the situation, like next year would be great. Let's funnel these kids, and you and me and whoever else can coach this stuff. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like we got a good plan in place, and that's going to be the path.
Nice.
We're not doing this rec stuff with Tatum, or through 5th grade like Lawson.
Yeah.
He's a very different kid than Lawson. He's a very different player than Lawson. If you put him in a challenging position, he is one of those kids who gets better with challenges. Lawson is one who kind of fades away
right
in a challenge. So yeah, looking forward to that. They did great. The team, whatever, they don't even really keep score, but team did fantastic, had picture day, did all that stuff. Went over to Lawson's game. Nick, the Hornets got their butts handed to them again.
Dang.
We lost by like plus points. So I put in an out of bounds play. It's so hard because like in an out of bounds play, if one kid forgets, might as well just light the play on fire, and it doesn't really work. So we had multiple chances to do the out of bounds play. Sometimes.
Baseline or sideline?
Baseline.
Okay.
So under the hoop. The principle is just dive to the hoop. Like, it's pretty simple. But you know, they forget. We're gonna run through it again on Tuesday and do our thing. But yeah, we have a difficult time with spacing, screening, and like our best, I'll say best player. It's his first year ever playing like actual basketball. He doesn't understand how good he can be currently. So, an example, he'll dribble and go to the hoop, and instead of like taking an extra dribble, he'll pick up his dribble and then throw up just a terrible fadeaway shot, when in all actuality, if he had the confidence or the know-how to take like another dribble or two, he'd get a wide open layup. Like he just gives up on the play or himself too quickly. Trying to work on that with him. And he loves the hot dog stuff. So I'm thinking about here. What do you think about this, Nick? Instead of setting the team up in like a normal setup, you have your two guys on the block, you have your two guys on like the free throw line, and then I just run the normal down screen and they come up, then a cross screen. What are your thoughts on just running like a 1-4 high? Have my ball handler have the four guys along the baseline and have them funnel that way. Maybe a different starting spot is better for them.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, maybe. I think it's worth a shot, right? For sure. I like. Do you guys like? You just run motion? Do you ever just run like simple motion?
I try to get them to. So, I try to. Yes, I'm trying to do just like normal motion.
But then nobody moves, so you gotta You gotta set them up with cross screens and stuff.
I'm trying to like get them to just we had a hard time with spacing, so I have to like literally put them in spots, because what they would do, our ball handler would dribble it up, and then they'd all just run right to the ball.
Yeah,
you know, like the normal, like it's a soccer thing where you just see like a beehive running around. You know, they just funnel them. But
have you worked on like pass and then cutting?
I don't think we pass at all. Like it's very rare that we are able to get passes off, because one, our point guard he has no patience, so he'll just get across half court and he's like, I'm going, you know, to the hoop. Where continue to try, like, let your guys work, let them work, but then his guys don't work. They don't set screens or get open. And then if I have one guy setting a screen, the other three are just standing around picking their nose. It's hard, and I understand. I'm working with, I mean, half my team has never played before, so it is like bare bones from scratch learning stuff.
How many more weeks do you have left?
Not enough. It's like 3 weeks left.
Okay.
It's wrapping.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah, 4 on the baseline is probably worth a shot if you want to go that route. I'd probably work with them on like passing and then cutting. And then, but also like 3 weeks left, like who cares? I just try to make sure they're having fun.
I'm trying.
I would, bring them cupcakes or something. Who gives a shit?
Every single kid shot.
Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah,
like every single kid got shots up. Even Austin played the best game of his life this past week. It was awesome. So we went shoe shopping on Friday night after his haircut, and
nice.
Got him some new kick. He walked right to the shoe that he wanted. It ended up being Sabrina Ionescu.
Yeah, those are nice.
So
what color?
Yeah, you want to pull up some of her kick?
Yeah, I like the Sabrinas.
So we were looking at shoes, and he loved the LaMelo balls. Super colorful, very much a flair. And I'm like, sweet, dude, if they have them, you know, let's pick them up.
Yeah.
They didn't have them anywhere in Appleton. So he walked right in, and this was the first shoe he picked and loved them.
What color?
I think they brought out Magical Powers in them. I think they're like purple. He loved the gold, like Nike swoosh on them. They're pretty dope. And then after we paid for them and we got back to the car, I'm like, you know whose shoes those are? And then I had to show him. He doesn't. He's not real invested in anything sports related. All right. None of those. Do they have a purple variety?
Excuse me, sorry.
You gonna make it?
They have this one. About as close to purple with a gold swoosh as we got.
Yeah, for sure. Sure, if Jess is watching. No, it's not those.
It's not the Sabrina 2s?
That looks like the style shoe that he got.
Okay, just different color.
Yeah, it's not like that purple.
Nice.
Well, either way.
Yeah, but this is the style at least.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I like the Sabrinas a lot.
So he got those. He chucked up 2 shots this week. That was cool. Didn't make them, but man, I was proud of him. He played really good defense.
Nice.
Yeah, he just got after it. The other team had a kid who he had to be a 6th grader. He probably scored about 30 on us. He was awesome. He was dribbling and crossing people over and hitting jump shots and getting to the rack whenever he wanted. And
right.
By the end of the game, Lawson was like, I'm going to cover that kid. And he did a really good job on him. So,
nice.
Yeah. So that was fun. Hornets basketball, we're learning. So when I coach, I preach. Here, do you want to let YouTube and...
Yeah, if you want to hear about Craig's coaching philosophy, make sure you join us over on Fix TV.
Yeah, let's go.
Or the Fix TV app, PHYX. Going to be hanging out there for the next hour and a half. We have a lot of fun. So come hang out.
You guys
join the chat.
And Twitch. Come hang out. All right, so my philosophy, attitude and effort at this level, just come with a positive attitude regardless of score, and just do your best. Thumbs it up really easily. And